Thousands of people turned out in the Gambia capital for the official funeral of a pro-democracy activist who died in custody in 2016 following a protest against former dictator Yahya Jammeh. Mourners lined the streets of Banjul as police passed by carrying the flag-draped coffin of Solo Sandeng, in a ceremony that revived memories of Jammeh's brutal rule. The dictator held sway over the tiny West African state for 22 years until he was defeated in presidential elections in December 2016 by political newcomer Adama Barrow and fled to Equatorial Guinea. Sandeng died in custody in April 2016 at the age of 57 after organizing a protest calling for the return of democracy. His death was a catalyst for uniting the country's fractured opposition and driving a wave of pro-democracy protests which ultimately led to Jammeh's fall. Justice Minister Dauda Jallow paid tribute to Sandeng, describing him as a man who paid the ultimate price in fighting for the cause he genuinely believed in. He has left an indelible mark in the political history of this country. His legacy will continue to live on in the history of our democratic transition as a nation. The coffin was placed before a huge Greek-style arch in Banjul that Jammeh built in the 1990s and which has been rededicated to the memory of his victims. 6 members of Jammeh's National Intelligence Agency were convicted of his murder in July 2022, with the agency's former director being sentenced to death.